Hello, everyone. We are going off the rails. This is the Disney show dedicated to tangents. I am your host and conductor, Craig Williams, and today I am joined alongside by a bunch of great individuals, including the one and only Jackie Gailey.
Hello.
The one and only Denny Sunderly.
Hi there.
And the one and only Rhino.
Hello.
Hello. We have a very fun episode for you this week. I don't know if it's fun. It might be a little sad at points in times. We're talking about regrets and things that we have regretted that we didn't do at Disney. I'm going to open it up to Walt Disney World, Disneyland, Disney Cruise Line, Adventures by Disney, any Disney regrets that we truly have. I know I have a couple, and we know Rhino has some too, and some that he's not going to share on this one because we don't need to go
talk about the tragedies.
No more tragedies, Rhino. Only.
I can't help it. I'm messed up.
Well, you know what? You might be. And if we want to support us and support Rhino, you can always book a vacation through Dreams Unlimited
Pay
Travel.
for my therapy.
It costs you no extra money. And you get that world-class level of support from a Dreams Unlimited Travel agent. So if you want to help us and help Rhino, head over to dreamsunlimitedtravel.com today for a free, no obligation quote.
I feel like we should have like Sarah McLachlan playing right now or something.
There it is. as if on cue. Sarah McLachlan.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, that felt more like Main Street Electrical Parade than...
I would recognize In the Arms of the Angel anywhere. In the Arms of the Angel.
That was
the original version.
The original, yeah. What people don't really know is it's a cover.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Well, hey.
Wow, that's what happens when someone on my emergency list calls me.
Mm-hmm.
And so
do you need to take that call?
I don't.
She's like, no, it's not
I'm
an
going to
emergency.
text. It's my sister-in-law. And sometimes she calls. So we've been having a little situation back home. My parents both have been battling COVID. So her, my sister-in-law, my brother and sister-in-law's kids are, the oldest one is 11. Mm-hmm. And so they are not vaccinated and they're at school. So.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry. So that's why that happened. So I apologize, but it was good timing
perfectly
at least.
Yeah.
Thanks, Chelsea.
And what a wonderful tangent to start the show on.
Dude, seriously, anything goes.
Did we say the topic yet?
Yeah, Disney regrets. Things that we regret.
I
no
regret not
tragedies,
paying
Rhino.
closer attention.
Oh, very good, Rhino. I'm going to have to clear my throat. So does anyone have anything they need to say, or anyone wants to make a joke so I can clear my throat?
Yeah, so there's this popcorn bucket back here. Hold on.
Hang on.
This was it. This was out at Disneyland when I was there. This isn't mine. This is Pete's, obviously. This came with French fries in it.
Please describe it for the audio audience.
It is square. It is rectangular. It is seafoam green.
It's the vintage popcorn.
It is a vintage popcorn bucket, but a purse version because it's got the little strappy thing here. But yeah, this was an annual pass holder exclusive box, and the best thing about it, it was filled with French fries, and I regret not getting it, and I think it's just because I'm hungry right now.
I think it is too, because it's funny that regret doesn't always have to be positive, it doesn't always have to be. I guess it usually is negative in a way, yeah, but it doesn't always have to be, I regret not getting that popcorn bucket, because you and I talked about it, I think, a couple weeks ago. We both, when we went to Disneyland in March of one year, I don't remember what it was, but it was right when they released the Alien popcorn bucket that was exclusive to annual pass holders, and of course, we had to get it.
It was a panic. Everybody was grabbing it. Everybody was getting in line. It was like, what did you wait in line for one? Like an hour?
I waited like an hour to get this popcorn bucket. Got it and immediately regretted it. Like instant regret.
I got swept up into it too.
Yeah. I took one fun picture with it, and then I was like, because I need to try to cheer myself up about the fact that I purchased this, and ever since then, it did sit out on a shelf for a little while, and then it has gone in my closet, and it's sitting there. And so then the layers of regret continue to build. Then when it's like, okay, at the very least, it says Disneyland annual pass holder on it, so it's special. They're never going to make it for anywhere else. then comes along Toy Story Land in Disney's Hollywood Studios, and now how many versions of it
I was
have
going to
they
say
made?
because there's the pajama version,
Holiday
there was the
sweater
holiday
version.
version, all this same mold that I was like, good God, of all the popcorn buckets we could have bought, we literally bought the one that was made the most different versions of the exact same thing, and I'm like. I literally just when I went home in July, I gave it to my mom. I was like, "Do the kids want to put popcorn in this?" I was like, "It's funny because his mouth opens and that's where the popcorn goes." But I was like, I can't. I was like, I don't even think they sell on eBay for. I think they're less than $20, which is how much it was. I believe it was like $20. And I was just trying to be like, maybe I could just put it on there and somebody else will be happier and it can find a new home. Nope. So it lives at my mom's house now.
That one is a big.
Takes up too much space.
I'll be honest. Most of the popcorn buckets that I have bought,
I have one that I don't regret, and I think I was with you when I got this one too. It was I have the 50th anniversary. No, not 50th, 60th anniversary balloon popcorn bucket from Disneyland, and it has the dates. That one has like dates written on it, and I'm like, that one I like. I keep that one on the very top, but I kind of want one that for the Magic Kingdom from the 50th, so I have like the two matching ones. But those are gone.
And that's the funny part is that I got one at Disneyland on like the day that they came out.
Yeah, but
and
they
I
didn't
had
have
to
the
get
dates,
that.
right?
They didn't have it, but even with the dates, I'm like, this takes up so much space on a shelf that like I can't even display other stuff on the side because then the ears jut out to the side.
You got to put lights in it. You go to the dollar store, you get some rope light. You put the light inside of it, and now it's a little lamp.
I'll tell you where it is. It is also in my closet. Like the only, and no, they're really. I think like back in the day, some of the Star Wars popcorn buckets. Like I have the R2-D2 one, and the Darth Vader head, and the Boba Fett head. I have a lot of those ones that I don't regret. And then like
Did you get the AT-AT?
No, that's far too big.
I got I have the TIE Fighter, and I was like, I have nowhere to even store it. I was like, I can't. I was going to put it on strings and hang it down over the thing, and I'm like, I don't live in a place where I can do that.
The last one I got was the BB-8 one, and I was like, I'm good after that. I know. I mean,
but
that's
my
in some
favorite
cases
sipper,
they're sippers and popcorn buckets. I don't regret my Disneyland 60th plastic Stein. I don't regret the Pirates of the Caribbean version.
You also got that one for
released
free.
a couple years later. We did, but I bought it the first time I was out there. So. And then I bought one for my dad too, so that's how much I enjoyed that.
It's one of their
Stein.
better cups. Like,
yeah, no, it really is. But most of them, I just instantly regret.
Yeah, I'm kind of like that too, especially if it's like, oh, I'm going to use it, and then you're like, and I didn't do anything with it. I like the Stein. I have the Stein because I have that, and like the Disneyland, the 60th mug, which I'll eventually drink out of, I guess. I don't know why I keep it up there, but you know what I got? The milk jug from Galaxy's Edge.
I believe those are my Cars Land cones, which at the max I had 4 of them.
Oh my gosh!
You had 4?
4 cones.
Did you have the ones where you could decorate it with the stickers so it was the Halloween?
I did.
cones?
Remember, Pete bought that for me, and I was so disappointed. I didn't realize it was stickers that I had to put on. I thought it came already as Halloween on it, so it was like, I don't want to.
You know what one I have though that I do kind of like? I'm in the middle of it. Is the Dino Co. the can?
I do have 2 of those, and I love those.
I have because there were 3, right? There was like a red, blue, and a green one. I think I have the green one, but
I
those
have
are cool.
popcorn bucket envy. See, what you guys have to do is get the holiday ones because there. So when I was on my first Disney cruise, they had the Jack Skellington house and Zero.
I have
is
that
on
one.
It,
Yeah,
and I couldn't
that
resist
one lights up.
it.
It's the little
his
nose,
little nose. And I couldn't resist it. I just there was zero chance that I could resist that.
Well, yeah,
and it's a Halloween decoration.
That's what I was going to say.
So cool.
That's what I use. I have a little Oogie Boogie I had gotten, and he like lives. So I take him out, and they like sit on the counter for Halloween.
Yeah,
so it's
super cute.
I do agree. The seasonal ones aren't regrets because I have that one. I have the Jack Skellington sipper that's like 3 feet long. It's so ridiculous. And I love all the seasonal ones. I do say that because they look great around your Christmas tree and other places.
The Mickey, the one that was just released,
Yes.
Mickey doing this weird,
He's
like,
a mommy.
is he, but I saw it and I was like, oh, this one's like right in that thing where I'm like, I'm not a big popcorn bucket person, but I was like, I kind of like this where it'd be a cute little decoration for the holidays, but
Halloween
it was
decoration.
typical like it was like, I forget, like 2 hours wait or something. And I was like, no, I don't care about it that much. Not that much.
No, he's super popular.
I gave my mom the, remember when they did the poison apple sipper and like thing? I feel like that was a good one. That was a really cool. My mom loves that cup.
And the Boba Fett.
The Boba Fett, yeah. I give that one to my nephew. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh no, there are some
one
winners.
Stays with me though, because I like to put a drink in the BB-8 one, because that one, like, I like how that one disassembles. Like it's like 3/4 of the way up his body, and it twists off, and then it's like a solid cup to hold. So I'll literally put like lemonade in it or something. Like,
well, do we want to bounce off of this and say any other merchandise regrets that are in our minds?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Denny seems to have not really many. She's more wise about what she chooses to buy.
Well, and it's not merchandise necessarily. It is, oddly enough, a snack. It actually wasn't a snack. It's more of a coffee drink. I went to Disneyland. I know. I'm sorry. There's a yes.
Was it the Galaxy's Edge coffee drink?
Yes, it's the cold brew.
Yeah.
I didn't get the cold brew with the Cocoa Puffs on it, and I got home and went, oh my gosh, I can't believe I forgot that.
I've heard it's delicious too.
I know, with the cream cheese and all that jazz.
I wanted to try it so bad. I forgot to. I don't drink coffee, but I was like, I want this because it's got the Cocoa Puffs.
Absolutely. And so, I really regretted that. What?
You had me at cream cheese.
Yes, it has cream cheese in it.
Wow.
Heidi just got it the other day and said she's not a coffee drinker either, and she loves it. And so I was like, oh, well, I trust your opinion. So I'm like,
There you go. I regret that.
No, that's a big one. Yeah.
I feel like I have a problem that whenever I go to Gideon's, I buy too many cookies, and then sometimes I get regret about it, because then I'm like, I'm not upset; they're delicious, but it'll be a thing where I'm regretting. I have that, like, I have buyer's remorse for everything I do. I have the same problem with food, which is definitely definitely a problem I should probably see somebody about. But like, I immediately get upset at myself for eating any sort of like sweet or anything like that. But I'll be the one who's like, I'll take 6 of the Gideon's cookies, and then like I feel bad because later I'm like, I sometimes will be like, well, I can't eat all these, like, but I want to like share it with people. So it's I don't know.
That's there's okay. So about cookies, so. Oh my gosh! Because whenever I go there, I get 6, and I've done it twice now since they opened. Because I'm not there very often at all.
And it's a big deal to get there.
Yeah,
it is.
So exactly.
It's like when you go
buy it all up.
You commit to the moment.
You do. Yeah. I mean, you have to. But the thing about them is that they freeze so beautifully, and so what we did is we cut them in 4, and then we rewrapped them in the paper and then stuck them in a Ziploc. And so individual Ziploc bags of them.
I should do that for like Christmas and bring them home for like, my family.
Because then you just eat a quarter of it and you're done. And so it's and there's a new cookie place called Crumble.
I've heard about this. There's one near my house, I guess.
There's one down the street from us, and my daughter has lost her mind over this place. And I'm like, do not show me what you bought. You just take that pink box right into your room. I don't want to see the cookies because I'll want them and I don't need to eat them. But what she did bring home the other night was a round thing that has 2 blades in it that crisscross. And so you put one of the cookies down and you cut it in 4 with the push of a button. And so I'm going to, next time I get Gideon's cookies, I'm going to be testing that bad boy because she bought it because, God forbid she should pass up a kitchen gadget. She's just like her dad. So if it works, I will let you know because it is fantastic. I mean, a knife works just as well too. Let's be realistic here.
What?
But
a machete?
What?
Yes. Chop, done. But yeah, cut them in 4s. Then you won't feel as guilty.
There you go.
Is my point.
Still regret buying the Ray lightsaber.
Really?
Yeah. I feel terrible about it. I'm not a big. I am. Craig knows this because he literally has to listen to me ramble for forever. When we were out at Disneyland and he was like, "We're gonna go to Not Scary Farm," the only time I've been, and he literally had to talk me into being like, "But you're going to have to buy the front of the line." And I was like, "I don't want to make the big purchase or what." You know what? Best decision ever though. So I'm glad that he did because it was a phenomenal night, and we would not have been able to have the experiences we did if we had not done that. Here. So that was one of those times where I was like, it caused. We saw Elvira. So, so I'm like, but that Ray lightsaber, I'm just always like, I literally will, when I buy stuff, I won't open it. I buy it and I put it in a corner and I won't open it for like a month. Cause I'm like, I feel like I've done something wrong. And so I feel bad about it. Except for the I do not regret the Darksaber purchase at all because I love that lightsaber and I loved carrying it around at our event and I think it's great. And so I'm like, that one's great. I don't regret building the lightsaber. No. I think that was fun. I just feel like I got a little grabby. My mom had given me a gift card for my birthday, and I have the Obi-Wan Kenobi lightsaber as well. I don't regret that one. It's just the Rey one is so heavy, and I was like, and I'm never gonna see her use it in a movie because like the movies are over. So I don't even know what I was thinking. Yeah,
I do regret my DJ Rex, but I loved it for the longest time. I mean, my sister was a seasonal cast member who was also one of the ones who was not invited to come back and was gone. So when she had her last chance to like go in and use her discount, because I think it was still at 50 at that point, she bought me the DJ Rex and I loved it. And I set it on a shelf. So then when it fell off, one of the arms broke. So now I'm like, I regret having this at all because now it sits there broken.
You can glue it.
I tried to put super glue. I tried to put super glue in it, and it just will not hold in that right place that I need it to be. So I just use it now as a speaker. It's a glorified, terrible Bluetooth speaker.
Oh, is it Bluetooth?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I only just realized how to turn it on. I don't have one, but I've always tried to get it to see what it sounds like, and I thought the knob. You're supposed to twist the knob or push the knob. And I was like, none of them ever work.
I know one that's for sale. I literally
just realized you push the buttons on the side of it.
Is his arm broken?
Cannot confirm nor deny.
I am not looking to adopt at this time. I did finally buy a Loungefly, like the small bag. When we were at the Halloween party, I bought that Oogie Boogie one. And it's like, I love it, but I'm like not going to use it. So I do slightly like regret that, but that's one of those things where I'm like, Loungeflies have great resale value, so it's like I'm just I can recoup that cost on like eBay or Mercari or something. Like, I am not a gouger either. When I put stuff online, I put it up for its price, and then if the world takes it further away, then so be it. But I don't like selling stuff on eBay anymore either. Or eBay or any of that stuff. I'd rather just like give it to somebody who it means more to or something. But
that reminds me, I had my friend that wanted to purchase my new Fantasyland Mickey ears off of me. I never sent it out, and I'm just now realizing she didn't pay me. It's not like I just took her money and kept it, but I just realized I never sent it out,
Craig,
and I know exactly where it is.
Tiki mug regret.
Oh, Tiki mug regret? Yeah, yesterday. It's
yesterday.
There are some, but luckily, like what you just mentioned with like resale value, I haven't ever sold any of my Tiki mugs, but I'm a part of a trading group on Facebook that started as Trader Sam's and has expanded beyond that, but it's still mostly Trader Sam's in trading with that. So I've been fortunate when there are mugs that I'm not so passionate about anymore. There's someone out there who started collecting just recently and no longer has access to those first and second edition mugs. And, sometimes you can get a great deal. Like I don't have the money to pay people for like a Club 33 one, a Tiki mug. That's like, they want $200-$300 for it. And that is out of my price range 1,000,000%. But like, I got a stash of the zombie heads that I kept buying every single one of them. Like I have too many now. I don't know what to do. And so eventually a person came along that there was one of the seasonal ones, I think maybe the Hatbox Ghost. And then I was like, I'll give you a Hatbox Ghost and 2 zombie mugs for your Club 33 one. And they took it, and it's like now I have a mug that I truly cherish. So I try to find opportunities like that with my mugs, but I almost got rid of one of the Jack Skellington ones for the Club 33 too.
What?
And I would have regretted that. I would have regretted that.
I have the orange one and the brown one, and those two are like some of my favorite. I love those two, and I love the Club 33, the with the Haunted Mansion bus ones. Those ones are some of my favorites, and but yeah.
for me, I mean, this is basically now the merchandise / popcorn bucket / snack regrets, which I think that's fantastic. We can.
I have one that's not that.
Well,
okay, good.
Denny,
So when
I
you're
might,
done.
but at the same time too, we're getting close to running out of time, so we
Okay.
might have to just limit this
I'll
one.
wait.
And
I'll wait.
yeah, you write that on that note.
Is it
so then-
coffee?
It's not coffee. I
Yeah,
know.
I think we might limit this one to merch and stuff.
That
and
sounds perfect.
We will explore
Wait,
other regrets later.
But do you two have a merchandise one?
I have one. I don't think I've talked about a regret. Did I? I don't think I
No, I
mentioned
think
one
you
yet.
started and then we got into the cookie territory.
Yeah. I just have a coffee mug that I saw and I didn't buy it for whatever reason. And it was in Adventureland, just a ceramic coffee mug. And I know better than a lot of people that when you see a piece of merchandise, you need to buy it if you love it. You need to buy it right
you really
then.
do. Yeah.
Because if you want it, you will not see it the next time. And you will regret it for years, like
and it will
I do.
eat you alive.
And it
too.
makes me
That's
so
the hardest
mad.
part. You're just
Yeah.
always
Yeah.
like, you'll see it in another size. It's that stupid gold sweatshirt now that I saw it on the first day, and I don't even think I actually want it. I think
know.
I want it because I can't have
Keep
it.
telling you,
Yeah.
it's on Shop Disney.
It's not the same. You have to find it with your own
She
hands.
wants the
I don't
zippy
want
one.
to pay for the shipping. Yeah.
the
there's
zippy
the
pocket.
white zip. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the only one of the 50th anniversary stuff so far that I've seen where I was like, oh, that's cute. I like that. And I don't know. It was like, I have fond memories of Disney sweatshirts. Like my mom got me one the day I moved here that I still have and wear, and it's like red and it's got Mickey's silhouette on it. And then my grandma got me one when she visited after that too, that was like from Epcot. And so now I'm like, well, it's the 50th. Maybe I get another Disney sweatshirt. Like, so I keep them all.
Yeah.
But do I wear them? No, because it's 1,000,000 degrees here all the time, except for last night.
That's right.
Oh,
It's
I was,
cooler.
when
I
I was like so cold, and I was like, all I want is a sweatshirt.
Did you look at the forecast coming up?
No,
We're truly dating this, but we're getting into mid 60s
Oh,
at night
Yay.
coming up here.
Thank
Real soon.
Hallelujah.
I'm gonna take my clothes off and be butt naked outside. I don't even care.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
What did your
And 82, a high of 82 on next Saturday.
hot siggity? What did your mug have on it?
It had like different icons of Adventureland stuff. So it
I
was
think
like
I know
this
what one you're actually
dark-
talking about.
Yeah, it was like a gorgeous color blue.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't a turquoise, but it had more green in it, but it was dark.
Mm-hmm.
And it had these icons of Adventureland. So there was Jungle Cruise stuff and pirate stuff. And I just love it. And it's on eBay for like however
Ridiculous.
much money.
Yeah.
I might
Okay.
break down one day and buy it.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing too. I have bought stuff on eBay when I truly do regret not getting it, and so every now and then you do have to just pay the price for the shoppers that are out there. But I don't recommend it. And the best thing you can possibly do is make them sit with that merchandise for as long as possible as it. So don't let them pay off those credit card bills. Make sure that they suffer out there.
There you
And
go.
if you're a personal shopper
I
and
do
you
not-
watch this show,
Wise
I
words.
apologies, but not really. So Jackie, with like the coffee cups in particular, I find a lot of struggles with that too, because there's always one that I'm like, I wish I would have gotten that because it's not there. But yet then you go in, the rest of the coffee cups are the same ones that have been there now for like the past 10 years. It's like, who was buying this coffee cup of a sleepy Mickey Mouse on the front who just woke up with his pajamas?
Right.
Who's buying that? No,
Right. Yeah.
it's literally, or everyone's buying it, and that's why it's been sitting there for so long. But
Yeah.
I do have the opposite problem as you, though. I regret every time I buy a coffee cup because I've now forced myself to get rid of one as soon as I bring another one in, which is very wasteful.
Sad.
But
I haven't gone there.
I just have to. We don't have the space for them anymore, and
Same
but I
here.
look
Same
at them.
problem in my house.
Yeah, I have a teeny tiny kitchen, and I've got I drink tea, not coffee, but that's where I was like, I only have Eli broke the one Ghostbuster mug that I truly loved, and so and I will never let it go.
Dang it. Eli.
But I have like a Beetlejuice one, and then another, and I see them sometimes. I'm like, oh, these are cool, but I'm like, I can't. There's nowhere to put them, but they're cool. And I'm like,
I nixed whatever was on we have the tall kitchen cupboards. So you know how there's the two sizes. So I nixed whatever was up on the super top shelf that I can't reach and put the mugs because I am not getting rid of any of my mugs. Thank you very much.
See, if you get them big enough and deep enough, they can be like the cereal bowls and stuff.
Sometimes
that's what I would
they
try
are,
to do
yeah.
because I have a Jack Skellington one that's like really big.
Yeah,
I
bet it's the same Jack we have.
I literally used that for my Monster Mash cereal this morning. It has to be the exact same one.
Is it like red and black or what? It's like 3-dimensional, right? It's like
Yeah.
It's like him rubbed. I forget what it says on it. It says something about like
it has to be the same one, and I used it for my cereal this morning.
I literally eat cereal out of it.
That's what I like when I can do that. When I can use a mug that's like, because I like with the way I drink coffee, I don't like a huge cup. I like that nice 8 to 10 ounce serving, and that's perfect for me. So, but all the ones at Disney are like usually massive. So then it's like, okay, but I need it to be really big then, so I can eat cereal out of it. Because
that makes sense.
I also like to eat a ridiculous amount of cereal when I eat cereal.
Especially Frankenberry.
All of the Monster cereal.
Are you eating
all
the
of
Monster
it.
Mash?
I that's literally what I ate this morning.
I don't know what to do. I have my one box next to my computer, and I'm like, do I eat this or just leave it sealed forever?
You eat the cereal.
I didn't
Enjoy
open
it.
my
Seize the day.
Loki charms. I didn't eat those.
Oh, you open it up and then you just make sure that you like use a razor or a very sharp knife to that way you don't like damage the box when you open it. Take the cereal out and then you can always re-glue the box back if you want it to still be in its natural shape.
What am I going to do with this stuff? Why do I keep buying it?
That's the
I need
thing.
to move.
Hard.
Said the same thing as the 50th anniversary of Walt Disney World started,
I hate
and I
where I
bought
live.
like 8 different pins. I don't even like pins.
Yeah.
I don't
But you
like
had
them
to
at all.
have them.
At first
I got a Galaxy's Edge one, and I'm like, what am I doing with this?
I just don't. I don't even know. I have so many variations of 50th anniversary pins, and I'm like, I'm not going to hang them up. I'm not going to do. I don't know why I did it. It
That's
just
gonna be
happened.
God help me when I see the vault
That's-
collection.
I think
It's going to be bad.
Oh yeah, I think that's all of us though. We see it and we get swept up into the moment because so much of this has emotions tied in with it.
It does.
So
So if I bring all of this home,
exactly,
I'll feel better.
Yes.
Exactly.
Like Brian and his ashtray.
Exactly. He needed now
The
it's
trinket.
a
What'd you
now
say
it's
it
a
was called? A
trinket
trinket
tray.
tray? Yeah.
What was sold, is it's part of that vault collection, and it's a little. I know in the 70s it was an ashtray. It
Yeah.
wasn't a trinket tray, but that's what Disney is selling it as now.
I couldn't
And
even. I
Brian
didn't even
had
realize what
to
it was.
have it.
I was like,
Yes.
what's this little bowl?
What is it?
Yeah.
And so Rhino said, "Hey, they've got it here," and my hubby was looking for it, and so there it was.
Yeah.
And so as soon as I gave it to him, he
You
went,
were there.
"Oh, thank you!" And he walked right over to his bedside table and put his little things in it, like he knew exactly what he was going to
yeah.
use that little tray for. So as soon as he had it in his possession, it went to a place of importance.
Well, and the hard part with something like that is that it disappeared for a second, right? So it had that
Yes.
fear of being like, oh God, it's gone. Like,
Yeah.
I've got to,
I'm not
now
gonna be
I
able
want
to
it
get
more.
it.
Yeah. And that's where I'm like, that's those lightsabers. They sell out. And are they
fear
coming
of
back?
scarcity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it
I
is.
also have that ashtray too. I do not regret buying it. I do regret that I bought it because I had to pick up smoking because I'm going to use it as an ashtray.
Does it come with a little
my
easel to put it
goodness.
on, or was it just the tray? Because
No,
they had
it's
it on
just-
the little easel.
It was
No,
just
just-
that.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it's just an ashtray. So it's yeah.
Just light
I
a
did not
candy
pick up
cigarette on
smoking. I should say that I did not pick up
Please.
smoking for it. It's one of my favorite Simpsons jokes when they think that they found an angel in where they're trying to build the new mall. They find skeleton bones that look like an angel, and Homer starts getting all this merchandise made, including like thousands of ashtrays. And so then once it goes missing and it's lost, then it's like, well, what am I going to do with 1,000 ashtrays? Bart's like, I can pick up smoking. And his response is, you damn well better. It's like, it's always stuck
That's
with-
the logical decision.
yeah.
Right.
So now anytime I pick up an ashtray and I buy it and Kylie's like, do not get that. I'm like, I mean, I might pick up smoking. But yeah, the vault collection is very hard. Just resist
Well,
the
the lunchbox
temptation.
is gone now.
It's coming back.
It will be back.
Is it?
It's
okay,
coming
because my
back.
friend Ken, of course, like when he now is like desperate for it, and I'm like,
Yeah,
don't.
Brian wants one too.
Like, yeah, I'm like, it was one of those where I saw it and I thought of Craig because it had the Country Bears on it. And I was like,
Same
it's
here.
$25.
Yeah.
And I was like, so it's really reasonably priced. I mean, it's not like absurd.
But
And I
that's
was
how
like,
they get you. They price everything right at that point. And that's like
not t-shirts.
I posted on
Those are like $40.
Instagram. I posted on Instagram like one of the thermoses that is supposed
I
to
saw
go
you,
along
yeah.
with the lunchbox and stuff. And I really wanted it instantly, and I was like, I know I'm going to regret it. $19.99.
Oh my God, it's teeny tiny.
I knew I was going to regret it, and so that's why I posted it. And then, of course, everyone is like pushing me to get it. They're like, "Oh, how could you not buy that? You need to buy that." I'm like, "You are all terrible influences." But then a couple were like, "Oh, $19.99." I don't think so.
That was
like,
the voice of reason.
Thank you. I finally someone sees what I see with it.
I wanted you to buy that so bad. I saw that yesterday and I started texting you and then I was like, no, I'm going to leave him alone.
No, I am saving my money for the rest of the Starbucks 50th anniversary cups.
I got the Animal Kingdom one. Well, I got it for my friend because he was literally just looking for one of those like the I Was Here. Is that what they're called? And literally they came out the day he left. So I went and bought him the Animal Kingdom one, but I want the Hollywood Studios one because like that's where I worked. And then I'm like, I'm sure I'll like the Magic Kingdom. Yeah. I have the indoor one. I love the indoor one.
I love those. And the best part about Starbucks mugs is they actually stack up perfectly. So they are awesome as you put them on shelves, but then also for display. So like all of my original I Was Here mugs for Walt Disney World, the 4 that they released for that, the 2 for Disneyland, and the 2 for Disneyland Paris. I have all those displayed.
Did you get the Universal ones
at all?
No?
And the 2 Universal ones as well. Those are all the display ones, and everyone I bought since then I will drink out of. But now we started buying the ornament size of them because they also stack perfectly. Yeah. And so like I want the Hollywood Studios one to drink out of, so I'll get the big one. But I bought the little Animal Kingdom ornament one, and I'll get the other 4 parks as ornaments. And if I like, if there's one that I'm like, oh, I also want another big one, like the Hollywood Studios one, I'll get it. But I have a problem. I'm listening to myself talk right now.
Well, you're a completionist.
This is a support group, is what this is.
Yes,
yeah,
for sure.
Okay. Any last second merchandise?
No,
snack
but I need
regrets,
to go so
coffee
we can go
regrets?
to a park right now and go buy some merchandise because I got a gift card burning a hole in my pocket right now.
There you go.
Okay. Where's my mustard sweatshirt?
See.
I'm going to get it and be angry that I have it. That's what's going to happen, guys.
You'll wear it out of spite.
Yeah, and just sweat. Yes. I'll pass out. I don't even care.
It's perfect time to get it, though, with the 60-degree weather coming.
63. That'll be me, butt naked and a gold sweatshirt.
There you go.
That's a visual we all need to be left with right now. And as Denny said, this is some sort of weird therapy. She didn't say weird therapy, just therapy. But
we're all the same.
Yeah, it's something. It's something. But we're going back on the rails. So thank you so much. I hope you really enjoyed this. And of course, if you did, please hit the thumbs up. If you're watching this on YouTube, make sure you're subscribed to the channel and you're leaving comments, questions, videos, and topic suggestions in the comments section. If you're listening to this, please make sure you're subscribed wherever you listen. And if it's through Apple Podcasts, please leave us that 5-star rating and review if you're enjoying the show. And then also, please, if you want to support us even more, book a vacation through Dreams Unlimited Travel. Get a free no obligation quote today at dreamsunlimitedtravel.com. But that's it for us. We are back on the rails. We are signing off for this week. We'll be back with you again real soon for another episode of Off the Rails. Thank you so much to everyone for having that conversation with me. Thank you everyone for listening and watching. Take care. Bye-bye.